Hey, what's up YouTube? MultiJacko971 today. Doing a quick DVD review requested by survivorseries2003 of the Royal Rumble 2010 Steel Tims edition. Before I quickly get to that, I just want to quickly show you guys what I got yesterday. So this isn't a WWE DVD, but it is something to do with WWE. It is the latest WWE All Stars. I have got most of the SmackDown vs. Raw. I've got 07 all the way to 2011. I've also got Legends of WrestleMania, and I recommend this game to you guys. It's not one of the best. It's more of a comedy game because you know the over top wrestling. You see right there, you can see the attitude adjustment to Hulk Hogan 20 feet in the air. So it's more of a comedy game, but I still recommend it to you. This is a different type of wrestling game. Okay, now on with the review. So this was Survivor 2003. Hope you enjoy this review. Okay, so this leaflet, another leaflet. Let's DVD releases. Pretty cool cover, I must admit. Really enjoyed the cover. And here we go. Okay, I haven't got it in right order, which really is annoying, so I want to quickly do it in right order. The first match of the night was the ECW Championship match between Christian and Ezekiel Jackson. Good matchup and a good story went into it. Pretty much a big man taking on, you know, a fast-paced, small guy like Christian. So Cam Christian is a small guy, kind of makes it sound like a cruiserweight, but still, you know, the size of Ezekiel Jackson. So William Regal was managing Ezekiel at the time, and Regal tried to get involved in the match, and then the ref sent him off, and then Ezekiel had to fight the match on his own. Ezekiel dominated for quite a bit of the match until Christian kind of found his pace, and then Ezekiel kept driving Christian into the turnbuckle, and then when he went for it for about a third time, Christian quickly slipped out of it and quickly hit a kill switch really quickly, so that was a pretty cool bit right there from Christian. And yeah, he got the pinfall there. I'll probably give this a score of 3 stars and a quarter. Told a good story. It was a good way to kick the show off, in my opinion. Second match of the night was actually a bonus match. It was made backstage. A United States Championship match between The Miz and MVP. I know a lot of people weren't that keen on this match. I actually, for one, enjoyed it. It didn't have enough time to make it like a really good matchup, to make each other have a lot of good chemistry. But all in all, I'd say it was a pretty good match. I'll give it like 2 stars and 3 quarters. The finish I didn't like because when like MVP quickly got like a, well, I mean, not MVP, sorry. It was when MVP was trying to get back in the ring and Miz quickly did like a roll up pin. I thought, you know, I would have preferred like a skull crashing finale or something. But overall, I'll give it 2 stars and 3 quarters. It was an okay match. After the match, MVP attacked Miz, hit the playmaker after Miz kept gloating. So yeah, kind of built up a bit of a feud between them two. Next match of the night was for the WWE Championship, Sheamus versus Randy Orton. This picture of Sheamus right there. That's Randy Orton. I'll give this 3 stars. I didn't think this was that good. I mean, it was a good match, but it wasn't good enough for like the Royal Rumble. I mean, it needed more of a storyline to it, and I just thought, you know, I didn't mind the disqualification from Cody Rhodes. This would build up the whole legacy feud for WrestleMania. But I just, you know, kind of thought it could have been a bit better. You know, this wasn't actually a big man versus big man match, because Sheamus is a big man, but Randy Orton, you wouldn't really class as a, you know, a massive superstar, would you? That's kind of the reason why I thought it'd be quite good. I'll give it like 3 stars. It had its moments, but all in all, it wasn't really a match that lived up to its hype, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, 3 stars. Next match of the night was for the Women's Championship. It was Michelle McCool versus Mickie James. Layla came out after Michelle did in a big like fat suit, taking in a cut at Mickie James, and Mickie James came out, attacked Layla, and then she quickly won the women's title in about 10-20 seconds. Actually, I think it was about 10. Michelle, and then afterwards all the divas. Maria came out. You know, that was one of the divas. Maria, my favourite diva of all time. I really, you know. Just a shame she ain't with WWE anymore. They all like shove the cake in Lakel's face. So yeah, I really do hope Lakel will break up soon. They're just so annoying. But anyway, I'll give this match NA, no rating, but it was a good segment, so I recommend you actually watch it. It was quite funny. Final match of the mid-card before the Royal Rumble, was the World Heavyweight Championship match between The Undertaker and Rey Mysterio. The crowd were quite different in this match. You have like the little kids who like, you know, wanted Rey Mysterio to win, but then you had like the, you know, the fans, like the adult fans and the other fans, pretty much wanted The Undertaker to win. It was a good back and forth action match between these two. I quite liked it that Rey Mysterio actually busted The Undertaker open. It kind of showed the fight that was in Rey Mysterio. It was about, Undertaker, I say, dominated about 60% of it, and then Rey dominated about 40%, because, you know, Rey's out of nowhere high-flying moves came into play. He hit like a 619 a couple of times, The Undertaker. One in the chest, one in the actual face. Then he went for a big senton, and the Undertaker caught him for a last ride and hit a great last ride to win. So yeah, 3.5 stars for more. 3.5 stars from me. A really good match between these two. And the final match of the night was the 30-man Royal Rumble match. It was the big return for the Radar Superstar Edge, who would return. This was the final Royal Rumble match, and he would win it as entry 29. It started out with Dolph Ziggler and Evan Bourne, and CM Punk came into the match, started dominating quite a bit. And this was during the time when the Straight Edge Society were in the WWE, and he started to, gloat about that. And then Triple H came in after CM Punk taking out JTG, Zack Ryder. Beth Phoenix even got involved in the match. She eliminated the Great Khali when she kissed him. Took him out of the ring. That was quite funny. And then Punk hit the GTS when Beth Phoenix and threw her out of the ring. But anyway, back to the bit about Triple H. Then guys like Morrison, Drew McIntyre came out, and then Punk would get eliminated. And then both Legacy were involved in the match. Ted DiBiase, Cody Rhodes, and MVP would come out, but Miz would attack him behind. And then same with the Miz coming out, he would get attacked by MVP, and MVP would rush into the ring, and they both eliminate each other by clothesline outside from MVP. So both men started to attack each other. And then Shawn Michaels came in as entry number 18th. And then he started eliminating many superstars, and then it came down to him and Triple H. Then John Cena came out. Then John Cena did a double 5-knuckle shuffle on both DX, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. And then Shawn eliminated Triple H, went switching music, and then Triple H would go flying over the top rope. Then Shawn and John were in the ring for pretty much the rest of the match really. And then guys like Shelton Benjamin and Yoshitatsu came out. They eliminated them. And then Kofi Kingston got involved in the match, and Swagger, they gave out a pretty good performance. Kofi actually lost quite a good bit in the match. R-Truth came in after Big Show and Mark Henry were taking each other on, and then R-Truth eliminated both of them. Bit of luck right there, so a bit of power from R-Truth. Then Chris Jericho came in, entry 28, and he eliminated quite a lot of guys. Kofi was eliminated in that, and then Edge came in as entry 29, speared everyone. And he eliminated Jericho. Then Batista was the next entry. He eliminated Shawn Michaels. And of course, at the current time, Shawn made a deal with the Undertaker. Well, Shawn won, he could face the Undertaker for the World Title Mania, but we all know what would happen then. Then Batista would get eliminated by Cena, and then Edge would eliminate John Cena to win the match. I'll give this 4.5 stars. This was my first ever Royal Rumble match. I loved it. I thought it was a great match. I loved it. So overall, Survivor Series 2003, I recommend you go out and buy this pay-per-view. Definitely get it. I'll give it 7.75 out of 10. Not one of the best Rumbles in history, but I overall thought it was a good pay-per-view. Okay, guys, so this is Multi Jacko 97.1 here, and I'm